Hi.
Hello.
Marianas Trench.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Lovely.
Admittedly, we're only 75%, but we are 100% of the voting powers in the band.
Good. And you're here at Download. How's your day been so far? When did you rock up?
You know, the funny thing with Download is all the artists have to have all their gear loaded in before it opens.
Yeah.
So everyone's been here since like 9:30 a.m. And of course, we're still on Canadian time, so it's like the middle of the night for us right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were very keen to get here, overly keen, and but that's all right. We've been enjoying our day, walking around the festival grounds, scoping out the merch tent and other bands and stuff. It's been awesome.
Amazing to see such big crowds right off the top of the day. The
Yeah.
field is huge, and the people just go and go. And the festivals in Canada, there's a lot of great ones, but they're not as big as this. The cap out usually around 40,000 people.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see this big of an event, except for that one in Quebec.
That was big.
Good. And earlier this year, you released a live version of your latest record.
Right.
Did that happen?
Yes, it did happen, yeah.
So, what was the reason behind doing that?
Wasn't that something to do with the 3D spatial... Okay. I think,
I mean, we never have.
you know, the label's like, we've
Yeah.
got this stuff. Do you want to put it at a live show? And we're like, if you got it, you might as well use it.
Yeah, and you know, that was from a really fun show. And we've never, fans have asked us to put out live stuff before, and we never have.
Yeah.
So, and you know, because of the pandemic and everything as well, it was just nice to have some content, and yeah.
Yeah. And you kept yourself busy as well, because we chatted earlier this year to talk about your solo
Yeah, I
stuff.
remember, yeah.
What was the reason behind doing a solo record compared to writing with these guys for Marianas?
The reason? I mean, when I first started the idea, we couldn't get together anyway because there was a quarantine everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So I really wanted to just still be doing something creative, and it didn't seem right for me to be working on Marianas Trench stuff without the guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd always planned on at some point doing a record where I played all the instruments, and it just seemed like the right opportunity to do that. Plus, these two wouldn't have been available anyway because on top of the quarantine, they'd also both just had new young kids.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I just don't think it would have been realistic for you guys to be coming to the studio every
2
day.
hours or not.
Not baby hours.
Yeah, not big. Yeah, that's for sure.
But luckily now you can be back together. Have you started work on new music?
Yes.
We've been in the studio like pretty much every day that we haven't been doing this kind of thing. So it's it's exciting new stuff coming together. We've got one song totally done, a bunch of other songs in the pipeline, and it's exciting.
Good. How's it sounding in comparison to the previous records that you've released?
It's definitely going to be its own sounding. I mean, I feel like each of our albums are their own little cinematic universe that they all kind of have their own character, and we usually try and change things around to suit the theme that we're going for. And we've definitely done that again. So it's going to be, it still sounds like us, but there's the familiarness of us, but it's definitely going to be its own thing for sure.
Yeah. Is that the plan that you go into, or is that simply just how it kind of develops when you're writing together?
There's always an intention with each album to make it its own. Like if you listen to each one, some of the fans have once said it's like each album is its own era, and that's kind of the idea that it's distinct. If you hear songs, you know which album it's from.
Yeah.
So we also get to continue to grow. The fans get to continue to grow. The creative stuff has a chance to expand, and we don't end up just doing the same 3 songs over and over 10 different ways.
Yeah. And hopefully you guys will be out on the road. So once you finish here, where can people go and see you? Where can they go and buy tickets? What's the plan for them?
We have some shows in Canada throughout the summer. We just have this one here outside of Canada for now, but there's a handful of shows just it's probably on our Instagram and Ticketmaster and all those things.
And we're in Australia in September.
And Australia in September.
This is nowhere near there. So
No, but my show does in fact go out to a couple of Australian stations. So
staring at you. You look exactly like my neighbor. Like exactly like him. It's so bizarre.
what's his
Yeah.
What's his name?
Scott.
That's mine too. No, it's not. What's 2023 going to hold for you guys? Obviously, hopefully the release is going to be out then. Is it going to be plenty of touring as well? What's kind of floating around in the heads at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine usually when we put out an album, it's followed by a US tour, Canadian tour, more Europe, Australia again. So that's the plan.
Yeah, we'll be hitting the road.
Good. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure
Thank you.
having a chat with you.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Nice to see you, man.
Cheers. Thank you.